We are too hungry for certainty. We want to know what the other person is really thinking, what this relationship actually is, where we rank in someone's heart. This desire is not wrong, but it leads to constant questioning, testing, demanding clear answers. The harder you try to pin a relationship to the wall, the more easily it shatters, because relationships are alive. They are not meant to be pinned down. There are two kinds of ambiguity. One is evasive ambiguity, when the other person refuses to take a stand, refuses to commit, refuses to face things. This kind drains you, because you are filling in the blanks for them. The other is natural ambiguity, when the relationship simply hasn't reached the point of needing definition, when hearts are still shifting and no one can offer a certain answer yet. This kind doesn't need to be fixed. It only needs to be allowed. When you allow it to exist, without forcing it into clarity, the relationship has room to grow into what it should become. Hearts shift. This is a fact many people refuse to accept. We prefer the idea of settling as if once someone expresses a certain feeling, they should remain in that state forever. But people are not stones. They are water, flowing here today, there tomorrow, perhaps back again the day after. This is not fickleness. You cannot demand that a heart stay in one place forever, just as you cannot demand that a river stop flowing. When you allow hearts to shift, you yourself become much lighter. When they draw near, you accept it. When they move away, you also accept it. You don't treat every approach as a promise, nor every retreat as a betrayal. You simply watch hearts come and go in their own rhythm. Without chasing, without pulling, without interrogating, the only thing you can be certain of is your own feeling in this certain moment. Ambiguous relationships have a benefit. They don't force you to take side immediately. You don't have to decide, should I continue, before you've even seen the other person clearly. You don't have to announce, I like him, before you fully understood your own feelings. You can allow yourself to hover in uncertainty. Observe, feel, wait for more information to surface. This hovering is not procrastination. It is respect for yourself and the relationship. You let it take shape slowly rather than cut it open prematurely out of anxiety. We fear ambiguity because we mistake it for loss. We think that if a relationship doesn't reach a clear outcome, it's a waste of time. But many relationships were never meant to arrive at a destination. They were meant to walk a stretch of road together. What you saw, learned, and felt in another person doesn't disappear just because you didn't end up together. The stretch of road itself is a result. You don't need to turn every relationship into a permanent structure. Some relationships are just a gust of wind, but when it passed through you, you are awake. What truly hurts is often not the ambiguity itself, but your fear of facing it. You want it to be black or white, yes or no, love or not, because gray makes you anxious. But you can practice sleeping well in uncertainty, living normally, staying confident in yourself. You don't need to speak for others before they've spoken for themselves. You don't need to lock yourself into a position before they've settled. You can watch. You can keep your own center in the midst of ambiguity. Allowing relationships to be ambiguous, allowing hearts to shift, ultimately comes down to allowing yourself. You allow yourself not to have a definite answer at every juncture. You allow yourself to change, allow others to change, allow the relationship to change. This allowance is trust. Trust that you can find your direction in change. Trust that you won't lose yourself because of uncertainty. When you stop fearing ambiguity, you stop needing to extract clarity from others. You become the one who stays steady amidst the flow. Thanks for watching this video, and you follow me for more to level up your mind.